Hey there, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it's Monday. Weather's beautiful. I was outside racing around, had some stuff I had to do. Back to business. This is the big enchilada, obviously, is Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in most cases with me, in regards to work. Now, one of the things I wanted to speak about is the fact, like I said, that Mercury has now gone direct. So people are going to feel things, a lot more adamant and on the ball. With me, it's like I've just got this drive, like just move. And of course, with Venus and Aries conjunct, there you go. But the thing that's also very interesting too is that as we go into tomorrow, we have Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, moving into the constellation of Taurus as well. So it's quite a party. And there's going to be things that are going to take place this year that are very destined. You're going to hear every astrologer talk about it. About, excuse me, about the truth coming out. As I've said numerous times in my readings, everybody walks around with a recording device and a phone in their hand and, a camera and a video equipment. So, it's there. And the technology in regards to these is clearer and clearer and clearer. So, when somebody affiliates, associates, involves themselves, they're going to be found out. They were found out 80 years ago by affiliation, and they're going to be seen today very quickly and actually figured out very quickly. And this has always been my sad realization as I've aged about Canada. Canada is not a nation, it's a country. And the sad thing is it's not committed. And it's very difficult. You go to America and you get first, second generation, third generation, they become American. They are fixed, focused, and American. They may be going through their difficulty over sanctions in regards to who they stand by. But boy, oh boy, like I've said numerous times, when those twin towers came down, it didn't matter what someone's religious denomination, culture, or ancestry was, they worked together for the cause. America will shock everyone again. The shit hits the proverbial. They will shoulder to shoulder and look out world because they have a tough state of democracy, even though there's all this confliction. Canada doesn't have that. And it's very sad. Even the British have a stronger democracy and connection with one another in regards to commitment. So I think the thing that's happening here is people are going to be forced over these coming years. Who do you commit to? It's commitment. As I've said, the West has allowed their shoulders down. And when that happens, there's all kinds of conflict arises that won't last for long. Pretty soon you're going to start to see people finding out things. And again, as I said, we always underestimate. Be very careful. Underestimating all the time. And then when what hits the fan, we have no idea who our neighbor is. And that's what people are going to find out. So that has a lot to do with the real precession of Saturn through Pisces, in my opinion. That's going to be 3 years. That'll be till 2026. Now remember, Saturn also rules banking. Pluto has moved really relatively close to moving back. It's very short, 0 degrees Aquarius. It's going to move back on June 11th. And you know what's going to hit the fan? Because this year is when things are going to have to be rerouted in regards to money. And as I've said in my own prediction, there will be a structure recreated. It will be a Britain, Canada, and America, and not in that order. But Britain will rule the actual deliberation because they are Capricorn. America and Canada are Cancer signs. Even though America is Sagittarius ascendant, I'm pretty sure it's Sagittarius ascendant, it's still going to be a power time, and there will be alliance created. I said this many years back, and people thought I was stupid. They think, why would they want to control the Atlantic Ocean, Atlantic Seaway? Well, we will see. So, anyway, I'm working. I'm available this week. Remember, in person is only the full consultation. $113 prepaid. On the phone, I do the shorter one. I'm trying to phase that out because it really is a race for me. And believe me, what I'm charging is nothing. I have a girl across the street in Yorkville charges $250 and it's 40 minutes. So, I think the reality here is I have no intention to put price up, but this is the structure. And the house parties, as I said, are a minimum of 8. If you have 10, then the 11th is free, which is the host or hostess. Not a friend, it is the host or hostess. And there is a deposit of $300 that is non-refundable because I want people to be structured and committed over the summer. The corporates are $4.25 plus HST. That is for 2.5 hours, and each reading runs about 10 minutes. So it's really more of a quick little tiny boost. They were great over the holidays. I actually did 2 for a huge corporation that won an Oscar, by the way. They won actually 2 Oscars down in college. It was great. It's through a client of mine. And, corporate speaking or anything like that, I am available for. I was just asked, as a matter of fact. And I also was presented with an idea about radio or TV many times, and nothing's come, but it's coming. Because I have Leo ascendant, and this is Jupiter's moving into house of public interaction and public involvement. So anybody out there with Leo ascendant, be prepared for responsibility. And when you do speak en masse, it is responsibility. You need to be able to be receptive, but you really are the professor. You're the prof. Anyway, I wish you all the best. I hope everybody has a great day. And, just pay attention to what you're doing. Don't let your shoulders droop. Pay attention to interaction. Pay attention to the very scenario in the world you're living in that you take for granted. Pay attention. You heard it here first.